morning, friends. We're tired today.
Super excited about today's port.
Oh yeah.
It's our last port of call before we start cruising back towards Fort Lauderdale.
Mm-hmm.
We are only about 50 miles north of Venezuela. That's how far south we are. It's
Weird.
really kind of cool to think that. It's awesome. We're so close to the sun. As you can see, I'm a different shade of red. My face. Amanda is like a
I'm all
lobster
covered
over.
up because I am super sunburned.
Really sunburned.
We have some things planned for the day today. We're in port from 7 to 4:30. It's about 8:30 now. We're not going to be out until 4:30 because if we did, we'd be probably pretty sick. We'll see what happens. But
Curacao is known for a lot of different things. One, it's probably the Netherlands Antilles. So if you see any postcard of the Southern Caribbean, any cruise brochure, you're going to see the row of houses or row of buildings that are on Curacao. The brightly colored Dutch-looking buildings, that's here in Curacao. Also, Blue Curacao, the liqueur, is actually originated from Curacao, obviously. But what's kind of weird is, well, we'll take you on a trip with us to show you all about that, because it's kind of odd why I call it Blue Curacao.
yeah, we also have some tips about how to get around a little cheaper here versus paying for cabs and all of that. So stick with us for now. We're headed to the buffet for a quick breakfast. Welcome to Curacao. It is a windy day here today, you guys, but it is beautiful weather, not a cloud in the sky, hopefully no rain, fingers crossed. And we're gonna do some things that are a little different. We don't have a tour scheduled for today, so let's check it out. We're gonna show you some inexpensive options for Curacao touring. All right, so we are gonna catch the local bus. Jimmy did some research and found that you can actually travel on the bus all the way around the island for $2 a person.
$2 a person. That's
amazing.
Awesome. So we're going to take the long way around the city and go back over to the distillery, which is kind of out of the way from downtown. What's kind of neat about the
Blue
buses
Curacao,
is
obviously.
it's basically they're old school buses from the U.S., but they color them up. They get colorful, just like the rest of the island here.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. We went to information to ask for a map, and she seemed a little put off
We
that
knew
we knew where we were
She gave us a
going.
map, but she's like, oh yeah, they're outside.
She wasn't happy about it.
Wasn't mad that we knew about the inside trick. So
yeah, so $2 tip for
$2.
transportation.
Just as a frame of reference, if you want to take a taxi, or the fixed rate for taxis from the port to the distillery is $10 a person. So quite a bit of savings.
$16, I'll take it. That'll buy me some Blue Curacao. So it's a little manic when you get over to this part of actually exiting the port area. They're all selling like tours of the island, and it's $20 a person. Free beer, free water, all of that. But I think we're still gonna head to the local bus. These buses behind us are actually local buses that they're using, so it's a little deceiving, but we're gonna head to the bus stop and still do the $2 per person because it's just a better value and we can go to the same place. We're gonna show you how to get to the bus stop via time lapse and go.
So come and light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up. Let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come on and rise. Come on and rise.
Well, this is the bus terminal. We made a slight detour and went through shopping we didn't have to go through, but you want bus 1B as in boy. It takes you around the same part of the island as any of those other tours would, and it's $2 a person. Come to find out, the bus we need runs at 7, 9, and it doesn't come again until 11:30. It's a little after 10 right now, so we don't want to wait an hour and a half, especially because we're only here till 4:30. So now we got to figure out what to do.
So helpful lady, unless you work for the bus company? Or,
I don't know. There was a really nice lady who helped us communicate and find a ride. So basically one of the smaller buses is going to take us for the same price that we would have paid for the big bus without waiting an hour and a half. So that's really awesome. Super, super nice. They're going to drop us at the Burger King across the street. We're just going to walk across the street and head to the distillery. So it works out really well. It pays to be nice.
$2 a person, which is great. And then the lady helped us. We tipped her too.
We tipped the lady who helped us.
Kind of went above beyond to help
She
us.
wasn't expecting it either, but she was really, really nice to help us like that. So we appreciated her. So yeah, it's a little early for alcohol, but we'll see how this goes.
Cool, that was painless. I gifted him an extra buck because I had a 5. He was nice enough to let us know where to drop off. So, dropped at this bus station right behind Amanda here. And that building right there, the yellow one, that's the Curacao distillery. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name. It's like Landhouse Bolobolo or something. I don't know. I shouldn't have tried to pronounce it. But let's go over there. Try to brave the street here. It's kind of a fun process going on that minibus because they stop and everybody would kind of wave their hand on the side of the street. You'd pick them up and they all crowd in, pile in. And it was like a church van. They all paid him in change, so I'm not sure if we overpaid or not, but still a lot cheaper than $20 a person. So
Light me up. I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up. Let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come on and ride.
Now these are all the ingredients that are actually in Curacao liquor, and it's sugar, the Valencia oranges, the peels, clove, and cardamom. The cardamom gives it like an Indian sort of flair, you know what I mean? Here's what's kind of funny about this. They have the clear, then they have green, blue, red, and orange, but apparently the flavor doesn't change. The only difference is food coloring for the color. It's all marketing gimmick. Isn't that crazy weird? It looks like at some point they bottle here, or did at some point, but I mean, it looks like it's still functioning. It just isn't functioning today.
bottling plant's behind you, but it's dark.
But it's dark. But what's interesting is over here, they have other flavors, like we did see over there. These are the original ones. This says it's orange. So they're all orange flavor?
Yeah.
There's different colors. Chocolate, tamarind, coffee, and rum raisin. I hope we get to try these, but I'm curious about trying some of the flavors too. Hopefully we'll have the chance. Important note, if you don't come here with a tour, you're on your own. Like, nobody's walking you through, nobody really even notices we're here. I guess they assume we're just part of one of these other tour buses. But you really kind of have to read and decipher for yourself, which is a bummer. But yeah, so you kind of have to self-guided. All right, the original blue Curacao. It's gonna. See, I like that by itself. The by itself on ice is really good. See, I like that. It's orangey, but it's refreshing and it doesn't have a burn. I like it. Tamarind. Now this is your favorite. She likes the tamarind best. She should know, right? Ooh. It smells good. Oh my gosh. That's really good. That's, ooh, it's like Kool-Aid.
Is the tour coming?
Okay, it's like Kool-Aid. I'm sorry, I got excited. Chocolate. I'm trying to appreciate the flavor. I don't want to rush through. That's really good. The chocolate tastes like a melted down chocolate bar. But I have to say, of the three, I agree with you. The tamarind's the best. Blue one?
Well, it was good.
It is good, right?
It's so funny how it does have the orange taste to it, but it throws you off. I never knew that the color. I mean, you hear that every day, all the time. But yeah, right?
I like that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a light flavor. It's not heavy. Not heavy
She told
tamarind.
us it was her favorite. She's right. It's good.
And then
Yes,
chocolate.
you can try one of each if you want to. The first one is an orange flavor blue color. The second one is tamarind. Last one is chocolate.
chocolate.
That's okay.
One of each
It's
if
okay.
you want.
But the rest
Tamarind's
of
where
it.
it's
This is
at.
all
Yeah,
line coming behind
good.
you.
So our friend here is gonna make us a drink. We asked what his favorite was, and he actually said of the frozen ones, he loves the one with tamarind in it, and we liked the tamarind a lot. So we're gonna try that one, plus it's epically hot outside today, as you can see. So we wanted something frozen and cool and delicious, so. This is the newest one, the tamarind is actually brand new.
It's about 2 years ago they started making it. Yeah.
It's really good.
The first one was the clear one, and then from the clear they start making the blue one and the other colors. But basically, all 5 colors, so the clear, blue, orange, red, and green, all 5 taste exactly the same. Then we have the rum raisin one, coffee, chocolate, and the tamarind. Those are like the additional flavors.
I had no idea you guys had additional flavors.
Yes.
That looks delicious. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and try and let me know.
Oh, I will.
Yes.
I will. I'm excited about this, you guys. He poured a pretty good amount of that liqueur in there. That gets the hand. Holy crap. A couple of different people have told me about this alcoholado glacial stuff, but here's some uses for it. Basically, it's like relieves stomach aches, soothes muscles, massage lotion, cleans, aftershave lotion, refresh when you're hot, relieves the headache, relieves fever, stuffy nose, itching from mosquito bites. So this little one is $4. So I'm gonna get it and give it a shot. Kind of cool though, if it works like it says it's supposed to work, and it says on the back it's from Curacao. We also have some goods.
For the family.
For the family.
Her family, my family,
Us.
and us.
And we're not done yet, I'm afraid.
All right, so I bought like $90 worth of alcohol to take to our family and ourselves. Not bad. Price is probably about the same as you get anywhere on the island, I would imagine. I hope it's not more expensive. This is at the factory. Sometimes they're more expensive at the distillery itself, but whatever. So now we're gonna go try to find the bus again and go locals bus and go down to the market, Central Market, and then get something to eat, and maybe go down to the floating market. They have a floating market here as well, and then we'll cross the floating bridge. It's really famous, and then check out all the different picturesque sites downtown. That's kind of makes it quintessential Curacao. You've always seen all the postcards. So you found out that they're normally closed on the weekends, but it so happens they know that there are 3 cruise ships in town, which means money for the business, so they stayed open for us. But that's why there was no production and no really many tour guides. It's because of that. Sometimes being cheap isn't all that easy. Which I thought I had enough change, enough dollars to get us there. I only had 20s and a couple dollar bills, and it wasn't gonna get us there. So with the Burger King immediately behind us, they don't give out US dollars, they give back guilders. So the change we have, luckily the nice lady is nice enough to help us. I have 5 guilder, and I have another guilder worth in like 25 cents equals 1 guilder, I'm pretty sure. 100 cents equals 25 guilder, so.
They give you mayonnaise with french fries here. I'm a fan.
So now we're eating.
We had to buy something.
We ordered french fries, and now we're eating french fries since we had to buy something. And then now we'll go catch a bus after this. So extra steps, but we were able to buy more for our budget at the Curacao factory.
Made it on. It was how much?
I don't know. I gave him that 6, and he was cool with it, and then we're on. I'm not sure if he's gonna let us know when to stop. So I will get my Maps.me app, and we'll look with the GPS and see where we get off.
For the win. Well, the funniest thing just happened. We got off of our bus and trying to get our stuff together, figure out where to go, and the driver got off the bus and said, "Are you vloggers?" So that was really nice. We gave him a card. It's so funny how people they're either really warmly receptive to that or not.
If you haven't noticed, our audio is quite considerably a bit better than our other vlogs.
Hope so.
I hope so. So we actually got a new camera, and it has a microphone on it, and it has a big giant, well, dead cat, like the big furry thing. So people are looking at us like, why do they have this big old camera with this big old...
It draws attention to us, but it also in a positive way.
Yeah, to give us a chance to spread the word on...
And my It's Travel Day shirt probably helps a smidge. So we're on the Pudgecast side of the island right now. And directly from the bus station, you go straight to the market. What you can't see is the cruise ships are actually over here, but we're on the opposite side because we wanted to take the famous floating bridge. So that's why we're on this side of the island. We kind of successfully did an entire like circle around everything today. So it's a little after 1. We may try to see if they have any local food for lunch. And then I don't know what after that. They have a DJ at the market. I dig it.
For my sister, but it doesn't mean what you think. It actually means in Papamiento, I think is what the language is. It means like love. So.
Does this mean Bon Bini means hello?
Because she said, "Thank you, Dushi," when I left. Yeah.
So does this mean hello?
Bon Bini. Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome.
Love.
Welcome. Bon Bini means welcome.
Aww.
That's nice. They don't haggle. They don't haggle. I actually went to So Amanda waited here. I went to go see if I can get it cheaper inside the market. They were all same price. So I thought, I'll go original lady because that's
what you do.
Yeah.
So whenever people come to Curacao, they always take pictures of the same line of buildings. Well, this street behind me is that line of buildings. And so we're gonna cross the bridge and get that shot for you, but this is up close what that looks like.
It's on the line. Show me how you get on down. Close my eyes, take me for a ride.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Thirsty.
Mojitos are always an easy sell for me because I love mint. And I love citrus, so. And it's good.
I still need your fire, baby. I still want you by my side. Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby.
So this is actually a famous floating bridge. It's been rebuilt recently, but it opens up. They actually move it if there's any ships or boats or anything coming through. So it's closed right now, so we can actually cross. But when they open it, they leave it open for a while. There's actually like a captain of it that drives it like a boat.
Light me up, can't get enough. Take your time, just do it right. We will rise to the skies.
So we like getting handicrafts every time we go to a place versus buying store-bought stuff. And so it's kind of cool. They have custom-made signs you can get here from Curacao. So we picked one out. It has the quintessential row houses that they have for the Netherlands style houses. And then we have our name personalized on the bottom. So kind of exciting. $15, not too bad.
So we wanted a trinket for the wall, and we like these pretty row houses. And so Jimmy had them put Chubby away on there. Isn't that cute?
Well, I think it's about time to head back to the ship. It's about, what, 3 o'clock, I just said?
All aboard's 4:30, but we've kind of done what we can do, really.
We wanted some local food. We've had a lot of problems trying to find it, actually. It's kind of weird.
We didn't get lunch yesterday or today for that exact reason.
We tried looking all around for it and couldn't find any, so
No.
it's disappointing. We really wanted to try some like iguana stew and some oxtail
He
stew.
wanted to try iguana.
I want to try all the quintessential Caribbean things, and we just couldn't do it. So, I feel like a little bit of a failure today, even though we did get cheap rides to the factory and back.
Yeah.
So, we're going to head back and maybe take a dip in the pool.
Light me up, don't you stop. 'Cause tonight it's on the line.
This is the best part of a port day.
My eyes, take me for a ride.
I think we need a little vitamin C. SCA.
So cheesy.
I'm adorable.
I think it might be pool 30.
Light me up, don't you stop.
The water is very, very cold. So Jimmy's still braving it, but I got in and I've decided to get back out. I don't know if they're gonna play a movie on the big screen here. I'll show you. But we're just gonna hang out and chill just a bit. It's been a busy few days. 5 days in a row actually were port days. So Time for some relaxation, guys.
Freedom. Deck 15.
One floor. She's that person. One floor.
I am tired. I don't even care. My shirt's getting a lot of comments tonight. Maybe I should have wore something else. The difference I've noticed is now they actually have water glasses in here like they do in the dining room and placemats, which is nice. So, not so bad. It's Mexican night. Not bad. I feel drugged. I'm so tired. I don't know why we feel like this. I'm just exhausted. Friends, let's be real honest with each other for a second. We're really tired. We just went to the comedian show. It was okay. Not my kind of comedy. But they're having this huge deck party up on decks 15 and 16. It's like a Love Boat disco dance party. I'm about to have a I'm going to bed disco dance party.
Kind of quickly, one of our favorite places on the ship is this international cafe. They're always here since they're always open, and they have all kinds of desserts and like ham and cheese sandwiches and like salads and stuff. It's really good, really tasty. And the best part is it's included. Thank you. All right, look at that. Good. And Amanda says there's actually an Oreo cookie inside this cheesecake.
All right, guys. I may be closing the vlog in just a minute. There are 2 sea days to get back to Fort Lauderdale, so there's lots going on. It's gonna be an early night for the Chubby Away crowd today, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
We really hope this has not been a boring day for you guys. I feel like, you know, I've told a couple people this, and it's the only accurate representation of how I'm feeling. You know in stunt movies when they set men on fire? That's how I feel. Probably one of the worst sunburns I've ever had. So,
I have a headache.
Jimmy has a headache. I think we're just both sun sick. It's been really, really harsh. Sun, like I said, we've been close to the equator. So we're gonna go to bed. We're gonna nurse our wounds. And then tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be able to get up and feel much better and have much more energy. But we're gonna rest the next couple days. Take it easy, but have some fun at the same time. There's lots of activities and game shows and games and all kinds of stuff going on the ship the next 2 days. So we're gonna do that. I plan to read a bit of a book. What do you plan to do?
Nothing.
Nothing. We're going to bed.
We are going to bed.
So going to bed. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check the description box below for all the merch and Group Cruise goodness, our podcast. We will see you guys in the morning.